Hi everyone, I'm SYNOLVE and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We are going to be offering up prayers and talking a little bit about how I do my prayers and meditation and how I infuse and invite and incorporate the ancestors into my spiritual practice. So join me for this. Leave a comment below and tell me about your spiritual practice and how you incorporate the ancestors and how you live your best life through inviting spirituality and traditional African religions. So when I do a libation, I have water with me that I can pour out. Usually have this, which is just beads. You can pour oils on this bead, this necklace. So I usually have something. Usually I like to hold in my hands. But any kind of oils you want, lemongrass, lemon, lavender if you like it, whatever you was calming or soothing, or that's bring prayer or relaxation to you. So I usually, like I said, have just a regular old bottle of water. Sometimes I do rainwater. Any water I might pour off, whether it's in a bucket or anything like that, I would use that. And I offer up my prayers and my hopes. I call on the ancestors. I call on the Most High, the Great One. The universe itself, the earth itself, to work with me and to conspire on my behalf and with me to create and co-create as one. And so that is what I do. You share below what you do when you are doing a libation. We thank you to the ancestors, to the great ones, Ruth, to Pearl, to Aunt Jack, to Aunt Nig, and Aunt Lois, to all those, my dear, all those who have gone, the great ones who have gone before us, the enslaved ones, the ancient ones, the African ones who have gone before us, who traveled on ships to be here, the ones who went through the great trial and tribulation for over 500 years and who are with us. We call on the great one, the great spirit, to be with us and to guide us and to lead us, to bring prosperity and peace and joy and love. We call on the earth and the universe itself to conspire and co-create with us, with the great one and great spirit, to bring prosperity, health, wealth, joy, peace, love, goodness. We thank you. 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 We thank you to all that is, to all that was, and to all that shall be. We thank you for your goodness and for your glory and for your mercy to bring peace and to bring joy. We thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We graciously and abundantly thank you for all the abundance that you have placed in the earth, for all the goodness that you have shown us, for all the love and protection that you provide. We bless you and we thank you. And so it is. Accept our gifts. We thank you. Now, these are prayer beads. I got this bead set from TJ Maxx. So I got this bead set from TJ Maxx. And so you can go along the prayer beads and say a mantra or prayer and just count as you go. You know, it's up to you. Like I said, you can put oils on it. You can do, just so many things with this. You can wear it as well. It's up, as a point of prayer. I like holding it, so it just depends on the mood that I'm in. Sometimes if you need to hold on to something, having something like this is very good. It's important to really connect with the ancestors and to connect with them and to pour out any sadness or hurt or pain or fear that you might be, or uncertainty that you might be experiencing. And as you pour those things out, you allow the earth, the universe, the ancestors to absorb those things and to help you to find pathways to move forward and to have peace. And so if there are things that are troubling you, or areas where you need peace or resolution in your life, abundance or prosperity, wealth, if there's lack, you call in the ancestors to help you and to bring in peace and to bring in love, to bring in light, and to bring in wisdom. And so that is why I offer up these prayers and these libations in honor of the ancestors. It's just a gift, and I offer this in gratitude, and I thank the earth for all of its bounty. You probably saw me do that. For all of its glory, for all that it has given us and continues to give. Sometimes I don't always dress up or have on jewelry or any of those things. It just depends. I want to be comfortable. Meditating, I also meditate. That is another way to bring in and call in the prosperity and wealth and peace that I need, and abundance that I desire. Working through relationship issues, you can work through in the spirit realm. You can work through a lot of relationship issues using this type of libation and this type of energy to work through energy within a particular situation or a particular framework or a relationship with the person that you might be going through. As you know, relationships can sometimes be quite challenging, and it can be difficult to know exactly where you need to go, what direction you need to go in to resolve an issue, or what thing you might need to say, what wisdom you can bring, or compassion or love, or even new insight that you can bring to a situation. And so that is why that the ancients did meditation and prayers, so that they could call in the wisdom that and the resources that they needed, the strength that they needed to get through whatever situation it was that was going on or that was happening or that they needed to get through. Prayer is such a powerful and useful tool, and sometimes when we come out of organized religions, or even when we're in organized religions, we often don't know exactly how to pray or what to say. And the great one, the enlightened one, Jesus the Christ, one of the things that he said was that you don't know how to pray, and so he taught us to pray. And when you pray, you ask in faith, knowing that it is already done. And so that is an old principle back from the ancient ones prior to Christianity, to be positive in the prayers that we say and in the things that we do, in the way that we think about situations, and we allow wisdom to shape those situations and to come in, wisdom to come in and to reframe and to change our mindsets and our situations. And when we do this, we can find new pathways and new opportunities and growth and windows and doors that did not exist. Things open in ways that we had no idea and did not know. And so prayer is still important. Prayer is still a very important part of what we are to do, what we must do, and how we must move forward. I'm offering prayers for my own family, offering prayers for the world in this moment that we are in, offering prayers for our prosperity. As you know, many of you know, my husband and I would like to travel to Africa. We'd like for our children to go, both of our children, A and E, to go with us, to travel, to have those opportunities to travel. And so as we look for those opportunities, to travel and opportunities to come through us and to us, it is important that we pray, that I offer up these prayers so that they're open to traveling, opening to new opportunities and new exciting pathways, that they're receptive to what it is that I have to say, sometimes talking to children, loved ones, family members, a spouse, even, or moms or dads, about your new plans and your new ideas of what you want to do. No matter how old you are, it may not be easy. You may have family members who are not exactly as open-minded as you are, or don't understand your path or the call that the ancestors have shared with you. And so it is in these moments that we pray, that we offer up prayers, and we offer up our gratitude, our offerings of gratitude and thankfulness for the abundance and for all that has transpired before us, through us, and brought us to this moment. Grateful for how Spirit is working, even though it may not look the way that we want it to look, or it may not seem the way we want it to seem, where we may be unsure or uncertain. And so I offer these prayers knowing that the Almighty, the Great One, the Great Spirit is there and is listening. The Creator of all things, that created the trees and all things, is with me, is here with me now. And so this is just a tip that I use to quiet my mind, to quiet my spirit, along with meditation, to quiet my spirit, to bring clarity, to bring focus, to just allow me the opportunity to bring a sort of regulation to my spirit if I'm troubled or worried and unsure about how something is going to turn out or how it's going to work out. I can come within my own spirit and pour out a libation, or simply sit in nature and meditate, and I can pray, and I can commune and be one with the Spirit, the Great Spirit that is all, and that is in all, and that is in each and every one of us. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I appreciate you being on my journey. Thank you so much for being here today. If you haven't already, you can comment below. Let me know your journey. Let me know some of the things that you do to connect with Spirit, to celebrate and venerate the ancestors, things that you do to bring calm and peace to your spirit and to your soul. Share that with me. I'd love to hear below. It really would be a blessing to me in this moment. Thank you so much again for joining me, and may you rise in peace, and rise in joy, and rise in love, and may you know how amazing you are and how loved you are. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Join us on Patreon and support us. I'll see you guys in the next video. Know how much I love you.